Hey guys, it's Stacy, and today I am here to do my January and winter biannual bibliothon wrap-up. I read 7 books this month, and I need to film this quickly because I have to go to the doctor, so let's get into it. The first book I read was Starcrossed by Barbara D, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I have a full review, spoiler-free review for this if you want to go watch that. So I won't go into depth, but it's a middle grade novel about a girl liking a girl and coming to terms with that when you're in 8th grade. It's so cute. It resonated with me quite a bit. I love it. I highly recommend it. It's just, girls loving girls is my favorite thing ever. The next book I read was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Ship of the Dead. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I love this conclusion. Definitely the best conclusion I've ever read by Rick Riordan. And this is my favorite series by him. My little babies, Alex and Magnus, are the cutest things to ever be written. Like, I love it so much. If you have not read the Magnus Chase series, please do, because Percy and Annabeth make a cameo in this as well. Like, it's so good. This is like the best conclusion, like one of the best conclusions I have ever read in a series. Next book I have here is The Last Wish by Andrew Sapkowski. This is the first book in the Witcher series. This is actually a collection of short stories that take place before like the main series type of thing. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. I love Gerald. It almost got a 5-star, but I do not like Yennefer, so I don't know if I will come to like her, but I knocked off a star because I didn't like her. And then the last story, there was a big insta-love thing. Did not enjoy that part, but I did really enjoy this. Elliot Brooks is doing a read-along for the series, like 1 book a month, so I'll be reading the next book in February, which is this month, because this wrap-up is late. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. 4 out of 5 stars. I want to play the video game now, and I don't even like video games, but like, this was great, and I really enjoyed it. And the next book I read was Empress of a Thousand Skies by Rhoda Belleza. I think that's how you say her name. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. I did not particularly enjoy this that much. I liked Allie's point of view. There's 2 point of views, Allie and Ree. Allie is a boy. I don't know how to say his actual name, but I liked his point of view. I did not like Ree. I thought she was dumb, and I just didn't like her. But one thing I did really like about this book, Allie and Ree's point of views, you could definitely tell they were different. Their voices were very distinct, so you never got confused of which one was which I really enjoyed that. I have a hard time with multiple POVs because I think sometimes the characters' voices sound a little too much like each other. So this had that going for it. I will read the sequel when it comes out because this is just a duology, and I think this went somewhere that I liked. It just wasn't the best. So the next books are for the Winter Biannual Bibliothon. I only read 2.5 books. So the first one I read was Stealing Snow by Danielle Page, and I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. I will be doing a review on this. I don't know when I'll get to that because procrastinator, but this is a Snow White retelling. It was really cool, but there were too many love interests in my opinion, and I liked the main character. She was very much an unreliable narrator in my opinion, and I liked that. And I think this was really well written. It's just, I was frustrated with some things in this book, and I'm going to review a spoiler-free review so I can talk about it. But it was cool. It's like a parallel world type thing, like you go through a portal and you're in a fantasy land, that type of thing. Follows Snow, who is spunky and feisty and like doesn't give a fuck about anything but her friend that she wants to save, and I like that. Like, she wasn't doing it to be a heroic hero, she was just doing it for her friend. Like, she was just going along with these people to save her friend, and I really like that. But yeah, I enjoyed this. It's not my favorite, but I'm glad I read it, and I hope there's going to be a sequel eventually, because it left off on like a huge cliffhanger. The next book I read for the winter biannual book-a-thon was George by Alex Gino, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This was so cute. I really enjoyed it. It is about a transgender girl named George who she's always known she's a girl, but she doesn't think she can tell people. And then there is going to be a play at her school, Charlotte's Web, and she really wants to be Charlotte, but nobody will let her because everybody thinks she's a boy and she's not. So her and her friend make this plan, and it is just so cute. The friendship in here is adorable between her and her best friend, and then her and her brother. I really appreciated the relationship between her and her brother. It wasn't like, you know, they're close bonded and they do everything together and tell each other everything, but they come to an understanding about all of it, and the way that George's brother accepts her and the way that he kind of deals with it, I think is really sweet, and I think it's very good because not all siblings are close like some are, but like, it was so cute. I really enjoyed it. And the last book I read was Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. I read half of this during the biannual book-a-thon and then the other half not. But I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. Was it my favorite contemporary? I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I read it. And I like the friendship aspects. I did not like the main character's parents. They are prominent in the story, but I didn't like them. I didn't like the choices they made for the main character. There was something with her sister that I did not like at all. I thought it was poorly done. I thought it was a poor choice. But it was fun. It was interesting. It makes me want to read Francesca Zappia's other books, so I'll probably pick that up eventually, but yeah, not the best book I've ever read. So that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye!